slithers, venom in the shadows. One's tucked low, dodging all the gallows. Cobras on the corner, whispers in the breeze. Dark marked dreams, we don't beg, we seize. Concrete jungle, spells in the graffiti. Magic in my bloodline, cursed city treaty. Green and silver shining, no peace for the meek. Slytherin soldier.
Alright, good thoughts with YouTube. It's the one and only Slytherin Soldier Gaming, back at it with another one. Hopefully you're enjoying this WWE2K26 My Rise. I'm enjoying it, but before we start this episode, just a reminder, so leave a comment, leave a thumbs up if y'all want, if y'all like the content, and subscribe if y'all want. I mean, it's free, it helps me out, it helps me out on the channel. So yeah, if y'all like it, thumbs up. If y'all like it, comment, and subscribe. If you don't, well, you don't really have to. I mean, it is free though, but yeah. And any comments are welcome anyways. So let's go and do this match. Like y'all know, I really do not do commentary. Because these guys they actually do voice in the game, and it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna let that ride. So let's see what Roadblock has for us.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and is for the WWE United States Championship.
It's the United States Champion looking to continue dominance.
The United States champ has been on quite the run as of late. Even if you don't like how he goes about his business, you have to admit he's handling it.
You have to give some credit to his associate, Hector Flores. Whatever the champion needs done, however twisted it may be, Hector is there and willing to do it.
The champion hopes to make quick work of their opponent, whoever it is. Jimmy Uso is here to settle a personal vendetta.
Just when the Archetype thought they'd moved past this rivalry, they'd have to face the consequences of their actions yet again.
You ain't gonna just get away with assaulting someone's father that easy. The champ might be in trouble here tonight, facing a fired-up Jimmy Uso who's looking to settle a score. Jimmy Uso is fighting for his family and a championship.
the challenger, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso! And his opponent, from Laredo, Texas, weighing in at 189 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Jefe!
This is all for the highly decorated United States Championship.
Harley Race, the inaugural champion,
Right.
truly a tough man's title.
The champion had no idea who he'd be facing tonight, and it turned out it's an opponent with a whole lot of motivation.
It's hard enough not knowing who you're up against, Cole, but then it turns out to be someone who's got a major axe to grind. Good luck with that.
I hear you, Booker, but we've seen the former archetype do whatever is necessary to win. I think that still gives him the slight edge here against Jimmy Uso.
Into gear here finds its mark.
Dead left. Look at the power here.
Into a German suplex. The champ flexing undeniable power. An incredible sign of dominance over the challenger.
Oh, stingy the arm right there. Merciless kick to the back right there.
Well-aimed knee drop.
Jimmy Uso getting worked on right now.
Jimmy Uso has to trust his instincts at this point.
Standing shooting star press.
Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. Jimmy Uso is hoping the element of surprise will allow him to get some revenge on behalf of his family here tonight.
Serious impact with the barricade.
He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out.
Caught in a bad spot. The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get.
Oh, sent straight into those steel steps. The force and malice behind that were just on another level.
Jimmy's looking helpless to every attack.
This is Uso's perseverance getting tested.
Into a chop block.
Jimmy showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Maybe Jimmy's found a new source of aggression to battle back with. He's heading back to the ring.
Right on the spine. Oh, that was an aggressive form there.
And he's in total control right now, only gaining more and more momentum.
And don't expect him to press pause at all.
Basement drop kick.
Big forearm.
Oh, what a forearm.
Stunning Hurricane Rana.
Jimmy's looking helpless to every attack.
Jimmy Uso's going to have to endure this punishment.
Meet me in the
The US champ is overcoming the surprise factor just as I predicted.
How about this for a surprise factor? Main event Jey Uso is in the house.
The champion better keep his eye on the ball here.
Jimmy Uso has the United States title.
And the champ has no idea. Boom!
Jimmy with the cover.
That's it. We've got a new United States champion.
The so-called archetype was beaten at his own game. Credit to Jimmy and his brother Jey Uso. This was a team effort.
And it looks like there's some discord between the now former champ and Hector Flores.
You hate to see it. What a night for the entire Uso family.
Alright, so we lost the US title.
It was a long trip back here, so I had a lot of time to think about what happened in your match. I feel like I let you down.
You think? You straight up blew it! We've been over this 100 times. What's your job when you're out there in my corner?
Do whatever it takes to make sure you win.
Yeah. And instead, you failed to warn me that Jimmy had recovered. And then, you did nothing while he hit me with my belt.
I'm sorry.
You're lucky you have a chance to make up for it. Aldous has booked us against the Usos in a steel cage match at Saturday night's main event. This is your opportunity to prove your worth.
I'll be ready.
Good. Because depending on how things go in this match, a lot could change. One way.
It's the fallen hero and his partner, who he's dragged down with him.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. And at a combined weight of 391 pounds, El Jefe and
The Archetype and Hector Flores are in trouble here. There's still a lot of bad blood over what they did to Rikishi, and now there's nowhere to run inside that steel cage.
That may be true, but don't forget the former champion has got to still be stinging from the US title loss. That will provide some extra motivation in the cage tonight.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, the team up, Jimmy, and main event, Jay, the Usos.
The Usos look focused, seeking revenge for everything that's transpired the last couple of months.
The Archetype crossed the line. Taking his title wasn't enough. Tonight, the Usos are really going to make him and his minion pay.
We are this close to seeing four men tear each other apart.
What can we expect here, guys? Chaos? Turmoil? Bloodshed?
All of the above and more, Michael. These four can't stand each other, and now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
All I know is this match will change these four men forever. You can guarantee that.
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
Oh, gotta keep your balance, man. Trying to scale that cage wall. Boom.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. He climbed to the top of the cage, but now his choices are limited. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside. Not a lot of room for error up here. Carefully planning his escape.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
And that was taking the attack to the sunset flip powerbomb. And the fight is being brought to the Usos there.
He needs to adapt if he wants to steal the win in that steel cage.
Fists are flying in this brutal steel cage match as these four men settle their differences once and for all.
Great wherewithal to dodge there. Oh, headbutt.
Super kick.
Jimmy Uso commanding respect from all of the WWE Universe.
He wants that door open up, ref. Some quick thinking from him right there.
Oh, so athletic. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Big Hurricanrana. Caught flush with that elbow. Making that climb up that cage wall, man.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
And now perched at the top of the steel cage. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
Dangling over the cage now. Does he have enough to get out?
Precarious position right here.
He's so close to winning it all now.
Hector is in the zone and letting his opposition know.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Oh my God.
Springboard misses the target.
And for main event Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one.
His brakes is open for reasons unknown to us. Ooh, shot kick.
I get it. He needs to stop trying to be cute. Needs to get his head in the game.
He's been put through the ringer tonight.
The steel cage is just as punishing as your opponent.
Oh, look at this!
And Flores is turning to the crowd for assurance.
Now positioned on the top rope.
Oh, here we go. We're going on top here. We're going to see something.
Carolina from the top. That was awesome, Cole. Jimmy Uso getting worked on right now.
Jimmy Uso is being worked on heavily.
Oh, hitting the turnbuckle and shaking the whole ring.
Ripped clear out of the ring, has to be all out of sorts right now.
Hector Flores turning up the intimidation factor.
Jimmy Uso isn't looking good as he stares back up.
Jimmy leaves an opening.
Jimmy with a cause for alarm.
Choosing to climb up the wall of the cage here.
You got to admire the determination here.
And he's got a long way down now from the top of the cage. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
He's almost there, but it looks like he's struggling to get that other leg out.
Here are your winners, Jefe and Hector Flores.
The former archetype and Hector Flores have escaped with a victory.
Of course, these two took the easy way out.
I know you're not the cordial type these days, but you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Shinsuke and Rikishi.
Nonetheless, I've been meaning to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. When you weren't sulking away in your gym fighting nobodies, you wasted precious time going around the world searching for something that was never there. In the meantime, my client, Braun Breaker, was growing stronger, successfully defending his championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you, not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done. See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant, Hector Flores. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to him. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Braun's finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take his title, bury him with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something, to make sure you're okay. Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess, but it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word.
You can keep it.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
It was. Beating the Usos is no small feat. Beating them when they're pissed off in a steel cage is even more impressive.
I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
Actually, I'm not on board, Hector.
Okay. We can put off the tag title match.
Stop saying we. I'm not on board with going after the tag titles because I'm not on board with you. I am sick and tired of carrying you around everywhere I go like some kind of parasite, sucking every ounce of success out of my veins. Do you think I forgot that you cost me my United States title? With where I'm headed, I can't afford to have you hold me back anymore.
I was the only one who stuck around at your wrestling school. I dealt the deciding blow that set us on this path. Then I helped you terrorize SmackDown. I sold my soul for you. I thought that meant something.
That's the difference between you and I, Hector. You think I know. And I know I am done with you.
Yeah? Well, I know you'll pay for this someday. Karma's coming.
We'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna do what I came back for, and that's win the WWE Championship. Without you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest WWE champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the Bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that deadweight Hector Flores. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton?
Anyway, I'm not talking about Hector ever again. He's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Braun Breaker for the... What the...
We're here. You've damned yourself, turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.
Just think, in a different timeline, you and me are talking trash to each other about our upcoming tag team championship match.
I'm living in this timeline.
Oh, I know. After you and your little minion managed to steal one from the Usos, all anyone was talking about was, "Oh no, the New Day must be shaking in their boots." Instead, look at you now.
You should be counting your blessings that I dropped Hector.
I bet Hector's counting his blessings now that the Wyatt Six are after you.
Come on, you don't believe in all that smoke and mirrors.
Looked like you believed at the press conference. I remember when you went away to spend time with your family. I thought, that archetype, he knows what's important. Now to put all that aside for a comeback the Wyatt Six are about to terminate? It's a tragedy.
I'm not afraid of the Wyatt Six.
Not yet. See you around. If the Wyatts don't see you first.
You wanted to talk?
No, I want answers. What are you going to do about the Wyatt Six?
What do you expect me to do? Use my special Wyatt Six hotline to give Uncle Howdy a jingle and ask him to take it easy on the archetype?
I expect you to do your job. Your top act just got ambushed at a press conference.
My top act? Is that what you think you are? All you have managed to accomplish since darkening my doorstep is bullying the weak, attacking a legend, and kicking the one person who had any respect for you to the curb.
Fine. So how about you trade me to Raw? The only reason I returned to this cesspool of a company was to get my WWE Championship back from Braun Breaker. And I can't do that here.
I'm afraid running away is not an option.
Then put me in some matches and I'll show the entire world I don't run away from anything. Including some cheap scare tactics from the Wyatts.
You want to move on with your life? Try this match.
He's not the man we remember, but the archetype is here.
The following is a tables match. Making his way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, weighing in at 189 pounds, El Jefe.
It's still strange to see the archetype come in here with an attitude that he himself would have said was beneath him.
Strange, but effective. It might be that he's finally figured out how this system works and how to take what he's due.
Everybody's waiting to see how far he's willing to go.
The monster of MFT is here, J.C. Mateo. Looking to take anyone in his path on a painful tour of the islands.
And his opponent, representing MFT from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 264 pounds, J.C. Mateo.
On the outside, Mateo's calm and collected. Barely an emotion on his face, but once that bell rings, you will see power and brutality like you've never seen.
A top competitor around the world for well over a decade with extensive amateur accolades, J.C. Mateo can throw any competitor around and beat them into oblivion.
And then Mateo will continue on to the next victim like the monster that he is. Mateo is focused and ready to unleash that volcanic temper.
Bell is wrong, and this tables match is now official. The only way this one ends is with a broken table and a broken body sent through it.
One of the most interesting stipulations you'll find. The tables match sounds like a back alley brawl, but it's actually more of a chess match. You have to be very strategic about when and where you decide to set up those tables. You don't want to fall into your own trap.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
He's looking to get in some virtual shots with that kendo stick.
Uh-oh, clearing off our announce table now.
Everyone better stand back. We got a front row seat to this action, but it's getting too close, man. He's able to sidestep out of that.
Any tips for succeeding in a tables match?
It's all about ring awareness. You have to know where every table is at all times. That way, you can properly avoid defeat and capitalize on any opportunity for victory. Went straight into the ring post.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Shoving him into the corner now. Time to get creative on this one. And now from the top rope. Nikki Cross is here to unleash her signature brand of chaos.
And she's not wasting any time as she hits the ring like a woman possessed.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Fisherman neck breaker. Nice.
Oh, man, that just changed this whole match.
And it looks like JC's headed to the outside again. And now it looks like Mateo's ready to get things going in the ring again.
Positioning them in the corner here. Getting set up on the top rope. Oh, man.
Oh, big counter by Mateo.
Could be thinking of something big here.
Oh. And he retaliates.
German suplex. Oh. Ooh. Caught that and reversed it, and he re-enters into the ring.
Hurled into their corner so hard there was a ricochet.
Setting up the table. He is done playing around.
I do not like where this is headed. Oh, going for the table here, but denied, and a shot to the back of the knee.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here. Wow, what a drop kick. Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry. And down with the suplex.
The spine absorbing all of that impact.
Table behind him now, not where you... Oh, this will turn your lights out in a hurry. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Jefe.
Say what you want about the shift in attitude. This version of the archetype gets results.
Yeah, but let's see how many bridges he's willing to burn before it catches up to him. If it ever does.
I know you're trying to ignore any outside forces, so good luck. Just
The former hero returns with a whole new attitude.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, weighing in at 189 pounds, Jefe.
The archetype used to come into the ring smiling, playing the hero. Now he walks into the ring like it's a battlefield.
People believed in him, but he's decided that belief isn't enough.
Belief doesn't pay the bills, does it?
He's got the spotlight. Let's see if the archetype can demand the stage. Well, tonight has become awesome.
You could say that again.
And his opponent, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz.
The first two-time
Grand Slam champion.
And you know, you can't just be good to do that. You have to be awesome.
Starting things off with a good old scrap. And that's exactly what I want to see, man. Two warriors throwing hands.
Hot start, we're not.
Now what?
The Wyatt Six are a shadow the archetype can't outrun.
Uncle Howdy is in the ring.
Hold on, what's this?
Sister Abigail arriving on the scene and making sure he throws down.
Cover!
Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count. Still in it. Oh, the elbow connects.
He's zoning in, has something big in store.
He connects with a counter.
Oof, connected with that knee drop. Getting out of the ring like this, gathering himself. Getting and coming.
Diving arm drag.
I like yours better, Cole. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills. Brutality.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. They're now propped up in the corner. Got him on that turnbuckle. Fends it off. Good counter. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Definitely some damage dealt to him there.
Yeah, Miz looked as locked in as ever there.
Look at that insult to injury with that one.
That's telling your opponent you don't deserve to share this stage with me. Strong kick.
Standing shooting star press. Incredible.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Oh, what a drop kick. Miz counters with an attack.
Brutal stomp to the body and followed up by another to the chest.
Legs caught.
Like agility on the attack.
I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully he has a strategy. Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Walked to the top rope and now climbing up there. An avalanche bulldog.
And you have to think the effects of that maneuver are going to linger. And here we go. Sliced bread.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
2 count. He kicked out at 2.
Miz is still in this. You can never count the Miz out.
And the heaviest hitter in the arsenal was not enough. Finishes that series. He covers. Is this it?
Could be.
Picking up the victory as his opponent stares up at the lights.
Here is your winner, El Jefe.
From the opening bell, he just didn't compete. He controlled and destroyed.
There's a coldness to the way he moves now. It's effective and it is unsettling.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna leave it right there. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you're enjoying this series. Hopefully you're enjoying the ride with my rise in WWE2K26. And until the next one, soldiers, we out.
slithers, venom in the shadows. One's tucked low, dodging all the gallows. Cobras on the corner, whispers in the breeze. Dark marked dreams, we don't bend, we seize. Concrete jungle, spells in the graffiti. Magic in my bloodline, cursed city treaty. Green and silver shining, no peace for the meek. Slytherin soldier, hear the serpent